Hey Cryptopians, this is Laudie, your community manager, and we're back with another episode of Cryptopia Community Asks, where we go through our socials, our Discord, to see what the community is asking about us. But tonight, we have something different for you. The question came from one of our team members, and it's about an in-game system that we are not yet familiar with, but we are going to get familiarized with it right now. So let's go. All right, so the question for tonight is coming from Div. Div is our head of content here in Cryptopia. He is responsible for making sure that the content that we put out there on social media is correct. He's also the primary author of our wiki. So he, usually does check out with our development team to make sure that the information that we have is correct. And he had a very interesting question about faction zones. Let's read it. All right. So the question is, hi, how many adjacent tiles from the same faction would it take for a faction zone to be created? All right, that is a very good question, Div. Now, faction zones are created if the land tile is owned by a player of that faction. A colored outline will be placed on the land tile indicating which faction it is from. Now, the bigger the faction zone, the bigger the benefits that you will get from being in that faction zone, if you are from the same faction, of course. Now, that is a very interesting question. So let's go ahead and find out what our developer, Adam, has to say about this question. All right, so Adam answered, only one tile is needed to make a faction zone. If neighbors are of the same faction, the zone increases. But if it's a different faction, then there's two colored borders between the tiles rather than one color for each faction type. All right, and then hope this helps. Okay, great. Thank you so much, Adam, for clearing this up. This is a question that I think has never been asked before. So props to you for asking that question. And I think this really helps our players strategize a little bit more, because being in a bigger faction zone for your faction helps you improve with your resource generation and all of the good stuff that will help you be successful inside Cryptopia. But that's another layer of gameplay that we have. We have so many gameplays embedded in Cryptopia. So having the wiki on hand will be very beneficial for you if you want to be successful in learning how to play Cryptopia. But that is it. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this episode. If you want more content from Cryptopia, please leave us a like, subscribe to our channel, and ding the notification bell to be notified of our latest episodes. Guys, I checked. It shows here that a large percentage of you guys that have watched or are watching our episodes are not subscribed. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date. And that is it for me. See you in Cryptopia. Bye, guys.